Hey K-Bays, Kaychelle here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and support your girl. So I know it's been a minute. I said that I'm gonna start uploading every Monday and Friday, but y'all gotta give me a minute, okay? Because this week has been hectic. This next month gonna be hectic because we filming for some stuff, and baby, it's top secret. Basically, I just wanted to come on here and like talk to y'all because it's been a long time since I talked. It's just been a lot going on, and I just feel like I really want to, I don't know, I have so much in my head. Like these last couple days I haven't been able to sleep. My mind just been racing, and it's just like, wow, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I think I'm having like a reality shock moment. Okay y'all, so if you don't know, the documentary on Hulu and FX has dropped on the 4th. For me, yesterday, like I said, I'm about to start upload every Monday and Friday. So right now it's Saturday. So this Monday coming up, this is when you're seeing it, but I recorded this Saturday. Yeah, so it just dropped. And if you haven't watched it, I need you to go watch it. Like even before you even finish this video, I need you to go watch it, okay? Cause just wow, you know? Like literally, that's all I can say. Before I really get into anything, I just want to address the obvious. Y'all probably like, why are you in a closet, girl? I don't know. I like closets. Like, you know the whole closet series I had going on YouTube? I like closets. I don't know. It's a thing. I literally just got up and it's 10:10 a.m. I was supposed to go get my nails done with the boys and stuff, but I don't even know what they doing. I was just like, you know what? I have a lot on my mind because it's like, I just want to talk to somebody, but I know it's so many people on my phone, but at the same time, y'all won't believe it, my phone be dry every day. Like I don't really be talking to nobody, and especially about how I really be feeling about stuff. It just been all in my head. I'm like, you know what, why not just express how I feel in a video, you know? Because back in the day I used to really sit down and like express how I feel, like really be vulnerable with y'all. And I feel like I want to get more into that again because I have so much in my head. Like I be thinking, and just I just keep it to myself, you know? I'm starting to really think like me talking about how I feel and going through the emotions and stuff is really beneficial to y'all. Let me close these drawers because I know y'all in my business. Anyways, so back to this documentary, all right? It dropped yesterday, okay? We were filming from December. We moved into the Collab Crib in December, right? I think it was like December 3rd. And we were filming this with New York Times up until maybe March-ish. Even up until like a couple weeks ago, like right now we're in June, a couple weeks ago we were still having to submit like recordings and stuff. So we've been doing this for months, okay y'all, like months. When we first started, we all saw the vision, you know? Me, how I got the opportunity to even be in the house. My 30-day journey, when I moved to Atlanta from Baltimore, like I literally just packed my car. Mind you, I had a 2007 Saturn View, right? Kind of beat up. You feel me? It was giving not reliable. I drove down here and that, and my first 30 days I ended up getting accepted for an apartment, so I just signed the lease to my apartment, you know, with my roommate and blah blah, right? Literally the next month, like the first month, I think. So September was my whole 30-day journey, right? October is when I started my lease, so October was the first month. November is when I got hit up about it, so I'm gonna say, yeah, the second month of my lease. I heard Rob and them talking about it, like, oh, we about to start a house, and I was like, I heard it because, you know, Theo and them was telling me like, oh yeah, we moving into the house, and I was like, oh, like that's great, like I'm so happy for y'all. But like I knew I just got down there and I didn't really know nobody like that, so I did, in my head it was like I just knew I wasn't gonna be one of them in the house because I'm like, they already have established who they're moving in, right? And then like I don't know, it was just one day like Rob was always talking to me like, oh, I want to sign you, like, you know what I'm saying? He was always saying like, you know, I see potential in you, like I know you're gonna get far, like you gonna make it. And I know, like I really appreciated that because like moving to Atlanta, like that's all I had was myself, you know? And one day he just called me. He was like, yo, I want you to move into the house. And I was like, what? I was like, Rob, wait a minute. And he was like, yeah, like we want, you know, he was like, we're looking for females to move into the house, and we really think that you'll be like a great fit, like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, your numbers are good, like the ambition, the drive is there, like blah blah. And I'm just like, literally everything in my body just dropped. Mind you, I had company at the house at the time. It was me, Ace, and I think Theo and Noah was at my apartment. Like, I think it was them. I don't know. I think it was them at the house. And I was like, I had went in my room and I went in the closet. Again, in the closet with Rob. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I'm like, Rob, I can't think right now. I can't. He was like, I need an answer, like, right now. Like, we trying to figure this out. I need an answer. I'm like, Rob, I can't give you an answer. I don't know. And I'm like in there panicking, and like, I think it was Noah and Theo, and they was like, yo, what's going on? You good? And I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. And he kept calling me. He's like, yo, like, what are you thinking? I was like, Rob, I have a roommate. I can't just leave my roommate like that. Like, I just signed the lease. I can't break a lease. And he was like, yo, we gonna figure it out. And then he started telling me his story about, you know, how he took risk, and it was just so motivational. And then like, he was like, you took a risk to come to Atlanta, right? Like, and it worked out. Like, why not just take that risk? Just take that risk. Just take that risk. And like, I was just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm in the closet, like, I'm hyperventilating. I'm like, Rob, I got company right now. I'm just not in the head zone of this. Like, can we wait? It's like, I need an answer. I said, Rob, give me one day. Tomorrow I can give you an answer, because I don't know. So I think it was like 2 days after I had talked to my roommate, and I was like, yo, I got offered to like move into this Collab Crib, like, but I don't know, because I don't know how you feel about me just leaving, like, blah blah blah. And she was just like, if you feel like that's what's best for you, and you feel like that's what's gonna take you to the next step, then like, do it. I'm not gonna hold you back. And it was just like so much relief off my shoulders. Like, oh my god. So like, I thought about it, and I think I told him, I was like, you know what, if you still available, because it was like 3 days later, I didn't hear nothing from him. I was like, you know what, if that's still, the opportunity still on the table, I'm gonna take it, right? So I don't think I really heard nothing from them. And then like, I was texting some like couple people, and then Trey hit me up. He was like, yo, we was talking about you in LA and you moving in the house. I was like, I'm moving in the house? I didn't even know I was moving in the house. I was like, they never said nothing to me. And then like, eventually, you know, Rob hit me up. He was like, yeah, okay, we're gonna do this. He was like, I want to sit you down with Keith and we're gonna talk about this, right? So they invited me into like a sushi spot, and I was talking to Keith, and Keith was just asking me questions. He was like, so how much do you want to make in a month? And I was like, I don't know. Like, cause in my head, where I come from, shit, we make like what, 2,000, 3,000 a month. I don't know. So he like, I don't know how much you want to make. He was like, you want to make like 10K a month? I was like, 10,000 a month? I was like, wait a minute. He's like, it's possible. He was like, set that as your first goal. And I was like, okay. And then he was like, what kind of car you want to drive? And I was like, I don't know, something white. I was like a truck maybe? He was like, yeah, no. He's like, what you need to do is, when people ask you questions, you need to know exactly what you want. He's like, it should never be a time somebody asks you, what do you want, and you don't know. And it's just, that stuck with me. So he was like, even in a house, you should know you want hard floors, you want marble counters, you want like, he was like, you should always know what you want. He was like, God cannot bless you and give you what you want if you do not know what you want. And it was just like, that was like, boom. You know what I'm saying? And like, even now, I live by that, because like, when I was gonna get my Jeep, my car journey, I remember I went to Key, I was like, I know exactly what I want. He's like, what do you want? I was like, I want well, I didn't get what I want, but I said, I want a Jeep Wrangler Sahara. I wanted black, peanut butter seats, blah blah blah. But I didn't get that. But I still got Jeep, and I got what I wanted from the jump. I said white, and it wasn't like a big car, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna trade it in. I'm gonna get what I want. That's how that started. December, we was moving to the house. It was like the 3rd. The house, when we first went to go look at it, we was like, what? This is crazy, because I've never been in a house that big.
Is this a closet?
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, this is like my dream closet. Oh my god. I'm gonna hold you. This is gorgeous. What the hell? Who lives here? Who built this?
So I'm just looking, I'm like, oh wow, this is crazy. Mind you, like, literally before I moved to Atlanta, I was working 2 jobs. I was going to school full time. I was working at laundromats, folding people's drawers. I was working in a restaurant, serving people. I was, you know, I was just working. I worked at warehouses. I was in machines fixing it. Like, I was working like jobs. I had jobs after jobs after jobs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was working in a temp agency trying to get jobs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was really hustling. So as soon as I packed the pandemic, after I lost my jobs and school was over, I mean, as soon as I graduated, I was like, what am I here for? Y'all seen that. If y'all don't know, go watch the 30-day journey. The playlist will be up here so y'all can catch up. I was just like, after all that stuff was going on, I was like, forget it. And I just left. So this was new. Like, I've never even seen stuff like that. I was like, how is this? It's like my 3rd month out here, and I'm like, what? This is crazy. So yeah, back to December, moving in. It was cold at first. Like, it was cold. It was so empty. Like, so if you watch the documentary, if you have, you know what I'm talking about. It was so empty, and we was like, wow. But we were just so happy to be there. And like, at first we had to get blow-up mattresses. We was sleeping on blow-up mattresses, like damn near on the floor. We had heaters. It was freezing in here, and like, we was just like, we gotta hustle, you know what I'm saying? And I was just so emotional because it was just like, this is all I got, you know. This was huge for me. It wasn't something like, oh, if this don't work out, you know, other opportunities just gonna come. Like, even though that's the case, it was like, I never thought like that. It was just like, I have to make this one work, you know what I'm saying? So the whole grind, like, we was in here with no furniture for months. Like, we literally just got furniture like 2-3 months ago. The grind, like, all we went through so much, and people be looking at it like, oh my god, y'all just came up out the blue. Or people that just be following me be like, oh dang, like, you just moved out here and I've been going through it for years. Baby, I've been broke. I've been there. And it's like, bruh, I made it to the point where I'm able to touch that much money. Like, 10K a month don't even look that much to me no more. Like, it's just, I don't know. Like, I'm just so blessed. It's just, it almost makes me emotional, but like, I can't cry at the same time because it's just like, I don't know. But I'm like, I'm so blessed. Cause just thinking about everything I've went through is just ridiculous to me. It's just, now for me, what I'm thinking about is, what's mainly on my mind is like my sister, you know, and my brother. That's my main focus. Cause in the documentary, if y'all watched, I talked about Jalen, and I think that was the first time I really brought her up in a big scenario like that. People have been asking me like, how did she, like, what happened? And I think I might do a story time, but I need like 100K before I do that, because I feel like that's big for me. So maybe when we hit 100K, I might do a story time. But for right now, my sister and my brother, they are still in Baltimore, and it's like, people don't know, and I don't want to really get into it, because like that, okay, so that's what's gonna make me emotional talking about them, because I don't play about my siblings, okay, y'all. Like, the way I feel about them is like, you know, I feel like they're my kids almost, but they're not, you know, they're my siblings. But because losing Jalen, that was so big for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like I said in the documentary, like, sometimes it's just hard to go through all of this and she not be there, you know. And like, I know she's there watching over me, but like, sometimes I be thinking, honestly, if I had the opportunity to bring my sister back, I would give all of this up in a heartbeat, you know. But it's kind of out of my control at this point. But how I feel right now is, with my sister and my brother, like, I don't talk about it, and I don't want to really get too much into it. Like, if I do another interview, or like, say if another documentary or somebody pick it up, I'll talk about it. But I feel like right now, on my own terms, I don't really want to get too much into it. But they're not in the best state that they could be in. I definitely feel like my brother, he has so much talent. My brother is like, he's awesome. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's full of life, and that boy is gonna make it. Just like me and everybody just knew, like, that girl's gonna make it, that boy is going to make it. And it just like, Baltimore is not where it's at. I feel like he has the potential to make it, but Baltimore is toxic, you know what I'm saying? Like, and my past, I never really got too much into that because like I've been through so much in my past, and to say things without really getting into it is just, they're not in the best situation right now. Especially my sister, and that's one person like I'm really kind of worried about, because like I'm not gonna get too much into it, but it's a reason why I try to stay in contact with her now, because I just don't want her to feel like she by herself, because like this world is harsh, you know. And when I was younger, I always felt like I was alone, you know. So I just want her to know that somebody's there for her. And me being in this position and being able to elevate, I am so looking forward to the time where I can take them out of that situation. Right now, I can't do too much, but be there, you know. I can be there mentally, and now I'm able to be there financially for them. But I gotta take them out of there. So when y'all see me elevate, and the time I get my first house, y'all gonna see a room for my brother, and y'all probably gonna see a room for my sister. They coming out here. The first chance I get, they coming right out here. So yeah, that's just where I'm at right now. My mind is just on them, you know. And I'm just happy. I'm just so happy, y'all. Like, I'm really happy to even be that role model for them, because like my older sister, even though we don't talk no more, she played a big role in my life. I'm not even gonna say, I can't even say she didn't. Her and her husband, like, so my brother-in-law, I'm very thankful, because people don't understand, kids remember stuff like that. Like, he made sure I was on point with my grades, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with sports, I wasn't into sports, but he, like, I don't know, like, I'm just thankful for them. Even though I don't talk to my older sister no more, but I am thankful that she was there for me, you know. So I just want to take the time out to be there for my siblings, because like I said, I can't be there for Jalen, and I really wish that I was able to do that, but you know, yeah. But all that's on my mind. I'm not really like too emotional, so y'all not finna see me cry or nothing like that, because that's what, no, absolutely not. But y'all gonna hear a little bit, my voice gonna crack a little bit, you know what I mean? But I don't know, all of that's on my head. It's like I want to cry, but I'm not. I'm just happy. Like, I did this by myself.